Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Monday night live stream. Your host tonight is me, Chris, Vegan Zombie. And we're going to wait for some people to get in here. We're going to chat, take some questions. I know it's a little bit early tonight, but I had to do it a little bit early tonight. So Josh is going to be going on live after me, so I had to get on early. Let's see if let's see if my webcam's working tonight. Oh, hey webcam's working. Now think about that. Like, if I have to return my camera to get fixed, this is going to be the quality. You guys can still hear me okay though, right? But the quality's not where it could be. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, this is definitely not as good as this. This is much better. How's it going tonight, everybody? So let's see. I uploaded a new video today, just about an hour ago. Just making some different recipes with what I had laying around the pantry and kitchen. I think a lot of people are doing that right now, just because we can't really get out, can't go to the restaurants like we used to and stuff like. Not that I really went to restaurants all the time anyway, but just showing you guys some easy meals that you could be making, what I've been doing, that kind of thing. So what did I do today? Let's see. I went to sleep really late last night. I got up today rather late and got my 8 hours in, and finished filming my video. Then I edited the video, worked out a little bit, and made some food and did my premiere for you guys. I've been premiering the videos for YouTube. I hope you guys are liking that, where we can go to the premiere. It's new. It's a new thing that I've been doing, at least, where when the videos go up, it goes to like a live chat room, so we can all kind of hang out and chat before the video goes live, and just kind of watch it real time as it premieres for the first time. Yeah, and then I'm on live now right now, a little bit early because Josh wanted to go live tonight, so I didn't want to take his followers away when I went live, so I just decided to go live, and we're not going to be on that long tonight, just a little bit. Yeah, so what's going on? What time did I go to bed? I think around 6 or 6:30 a.m. It's pretty late. It was late out. Oh, I think it's going to be a lot more than 2 more weeks. How am I today? I'm good. Is Rachel at work? I'm worried for her health. No, she's not at work. Lynn tried the Barukas nuts. Did you use my promo code and get a discount? Yeah, the Barukas are awesome. There's like really no way to explain them. They're nice. They're almost like a peanut, but they're harder. I like them. I like to have a handful of those when I'm want a snack or something. Very healthy and nutritious. Awesome. Oh, 2 more weeks until they reopen your job. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna chill tonight. Answer some questions if anybody has any questions. Here we are. Could talk whatever you guys want to talk about. Oh, I haven't made polenta in a very long time. How was it? Did it come out good? Hard to get the consistency right. You're currently watching The Fourth Kind. Yes, I did. I've seen The Fourth Kind. let's see. Last night I watched the new Netflix horror movie Platform. So it's pretty good. You're still working your job at a grocery store? I don't think I've had polenta chips before. I do like plantains. Rose says, I'm jealous of your locks. Beautiful hair. Thank you. You can't really see it right now, though. It's all up my hat. But thank you. Do you believe that the witching hour is 3:33? That's what I've heard. Well, there's a time frame between the witching hour, isn't there? But that's funny because 3:33, that was referenced in the movie that I watched last night. Well, today I'm good. I'm good today, so far. Yeah, I think there's like a certain time, what is it, like 2 to 5 in the morning or something like that, 2 to 4 in the morning, the witching hour, something like that. I've seen. When is the witching hour? Let's Google it. Third Friday of each month. No, witching hour is the last hour of... What time of the night is it? 3 a.m. is commonly accepted there. Some people consider it midnight, but... So, yeah, I'd say between midnight and 3. I like more than 1 hour to be the witching hour. It just seems more creepy. I like more of my day to be scary and creepy. Three, 3 is a lucky number, like 11, right? No vegan birthday cake. Happy birthday, by the way, Produce. It sucks that, isolated birthday. 333 used to be, so we're talking about a lot of 333s tonight. Archangels. Yes, I've seen Super 8. I talked about that a few times in my live streams. Super 8. You know what I listened to go to sleep last night? I was listening to some ASMR. Josh always says I should do it because when he's holding the camera and I'm talking, he says I put him in a trance, just me talking. So maybe I'll do an ASMR channel or something. But does anybody else listen to ASMR? Cassie, I do have a physical cookbook, but it's out of print unless you get a German edition or a French edition. So this is my cookbook. This is a hard copy of my cookbook. I mean, I have physical copies of it, but it's all done. So the unique thing about this cookbook is the beginning is a comic, and it tells the vegan zombie story, and then after that we have all of our recipes with pictures on almost every page. Yes, that's my cookbook. I wish there was still more cookbooks, but they're all... Do goji berries protect you from ghosts? That would be an interesting peer-reviewed scientific study. Well, every time I was attacked by a ghost, a goji berry was at least 6 feet away from me. But when they were closer to me, I was not attacked. I don't have any extra to sell, unfortunately. They're all out of stock. And unfortunately, the only ones left are from other, languages. But if you do find one being sold on Amazon right now, they're being price gouged like crazy. Like I said, somebody's selling one for $894. Don't buy that. It's not worth it. Jesse says, I love the book, and you signed it at Albany Veg Fest. Which Albany Veg Fest did I sign it at? The last one, or like a few years ago? Or oh, no, Ash. Do I believe in magical moments? I guess depending on what you define magical as. I think David Copperfield had a few of them. Chris Angel. David Blaine. Leanne, so yeah, would that be good if I narrated some ghost paranormal stories on YouTube? Maybe if I like read some things. I had some funny ideas too, but I could do that like on maybe even on this channel. I could do it. Yeah, why not? I wonder if there. I always had the idea because obviously, I think most everybody listens to ASMR. Well, most people listen to ASMR to be relaxed and everything, and that kind of thing has always relaxed me. Even when I was a little kid, before any of this was a thing, those kind of things relax me and like put me in a trance pretty much. So I know a lot of people make fun of it. I think they just don't get it or it doesn't do anything for them. But for me, it does. It always has. So I enjoy when I listen to. I don't listen to it that often, but when I do, it's very calming and relaxing for me. But I was wondering if to troll somebody, if I did like an ASMR to get everybody relaxed and everything, like maybe a half an hour one, and like halfway through it when everybody was nice and relaxed and calmed, I was like, okay, and everybody, and then all of a sudden I screamed really loud. Everybody would be like, what the? That wouldn't be fun, but it probably would be funny after the fact. Yeah, I don't really like the ASMR. I wouldn't say my favorite ones are like just sounds and like calming. Like I watched one where this lady pretty much was like massaging this girl's face and talking while she was doing it. Like the eating ones, like I'm not a huge fan of listening to people eat, but maybe like a ghost story ASMR, right? Casper was the friendliest ghost around. I mean, he would bring cookies to the neighbors, and he would take out your trash, and sometimes he would do your dishes for you, and you wouldn't have to do them, and it was amazing. Casper was the best, most non-scary ghost around, but his brother Bruno was a different story. He would make messes, and he would scare you, and when you were taking a shower, he would. And then, I don't know, I'm just making it up. Is that pretty creepy? Could you guys even hear me? Is my microphone even good enough? My normal voice is already ASMR. I think it has to be a little bit not whisper. Okay. See, I like the whispering thing. Have I ever seen a dream shoot across the night? I don't believe I have. A team, no whisper. All right, well, I guess I'll have the whisper channel and the non-whisper channel. Like the live stream. All right, so be honest. How many people do I actually put to sleep by talking? Is that, I don't even know how that sounds. I guess I would have to listen to it as I did it. The sound of vegetables being... How about the sound... Everybody was saying the sound of my dogs eating carrots and stuff. Hi, Darlene. Oh, thanks, Cassie. A Rachel mac and cheese tutorial. Yeah, you'd have some soupy mac. Do you think if everyone in the group chat got together in person, we'd all get along and have a good time? Yeah, I think for the most part, I think when people are in person, they like refrain from saying anything bad or trolling to people like they do here. I mean, you guys are anonymous. You guys could be anybody, no pictures, and no way to see who a lot of people are, and then they come on and say whatever they want. What is my brightest memory? Like actual real bright, like bright, or like metaphorically bright? You don't know how to add a picture to the... Do I have a picture, right? Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's just your main one. You go to your YouTube page and you edit your picture, and I think you do it through your Google account. It should just take you right to it. Cassie is actually a cat in a coat. Cool. What positive things or changes in my own life have I noticed so far with the virus going on in my life? I don't know. I still do the same thing that I'm still doing my YouTube stuff, so I wouldn't say that my life has really changed that much because of it. In a positive way. Yeah, I don't know. I know some positive things that are happening are people aren't out there. I think we're going to see, like people aren't out on the road. Most people, the good majority of the people are staying inside, staying home. Only essential people are going out, and some other idiots are going out. But for the most part, we're seeing, like in places, especially like big cities, Los Angeles and stuff. I think the smog level is going down. The earth is breathing again, in a sense. What about everybody else? Yeah, Marina, I haven't seen her in a while. But yeah, she is over in Russia, so that's a different time zone. I always think sometimes she might even be up by the time, if we do really late ones, she might be getting up in the morning. Yeah, if the pandemic lasted for that long, a lot would change. Um, yeah, a lot does change, and you start. I do know how to swim. Yes, Heather. Heather, thank you so much for the super chat there. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you so much, Heather. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Helps out the stream, helps out the channel. Um, Vegan meat sales are up 280%, and oat milk sales are up. I'm not surprised, you know. I think more and more people are seeing the actual, you know, this isn't going to be, these diseases aren't going to be spread by plants. They're going to be spread by animals. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of change because in a modern society like we have now, and believe me, this is way different than it was 100 years ago when we had the last one, but in a modern society like today, going, into isolation like everybody is, it's going to put up a lot of roadblocks, and people are going to find innovative ways to figure things out to change that. So yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of things happening differently. Do I recall Big Joshua? No. Big Joshua tree. Nope. I don't. They also think plant milks they do. I mean, they don't spoil or sour as fast as animal milks. I would like to restock my cookbook, but that's not like the problem there. Yeah, I had a unique setup for my cookbook, and it just stopped. So it's not like I had a normal publisher or anything like that. That's what I need to find is another publisher to do this. Well, I think it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Just like a lot of people are saying, just like the experts are saying. Yeah, the ebook is available right now. You can. It's actually the first link right here in my stream description of all of my videos actually, and it's the same thing as my book, only it's obviously not a hard copy. So, and it's a lot cheaper. Rose, what country are you in? When things calm down, do I think people will? I think at first people will, yes. Okay. Oh, and just let me explain to some people. So I have been watching. So, um, I don't know. I don't want to be the. Let's just say that some of the things that the CDC was saying weren't exactly accurate. Um, but don't take my word for it. There's experts out there calling them out. But anyway, I've been saying this since the beginning, and there's other people ridiculing people for wearing masks and stuff like that, saying that if you're healthy, you don't need to wear a mask, and that's not accurate. They don't know what they're talking about, and uh, the experts that I've been following, it breaks that down, and he explains that. And the reason why is a few reasons. But so for one, when you see somebody wearing a mask that doesn't look like they're sick or anything, first of all, you don't know if they have an immune system that might be compromised where they would be more susceptible to getting sick. So that could be a reason why they're wearing one in the first place. By the way, they've done testing. I think Rachel talked about it last night, but they've done testing on the mask, and those N95s stop everything except for like 0.067% or something like that. Some crazy small amount that a particle would actually get through that. But also, there's a lot of people walking around that are asymptomatic, that don't even know they have it, that could be giving it to other people. Not to mention, every time you talk, even me talking right now, they showed a scientific thing where they did a test, and they probably did this test before this ever came out for other reasons, but it's an imaging system where it showed when somebody talks, it showed like the particles coming out of their mouth, and just regular talking like I am now. All these particles come out of your mouth, and some of them will go even further than 6 feet away. Most of them will just directly drop to the ground with gravity, but the really light ones will keep going, and those little tiny particles will hold millions of virus cells. So they could, or viruses, not a single cell, they would continue to go. Now, when somebody's wearing a mask, it prevents almost everything from getting out, with maybe the exception of like a very, very small amount of very small particle that might be able to get through. So not only are you preventing other people from getting it, but you're saving, everything needs to be sanitized now. Everything needs to be wiped down and sanitized wherever you go. And that's because this is being spread from our mouth and from our nose. Every time you sneeze or cough or talk, it's going and it's landing on things, and people have to, sanitize things like that. So if you're wearing a mask, it's not going everywhere, which means less cleaning, less sanitizing everybody has to do, and less chances that everybody's going to get infected. So, theoretically, everybody should be wearing a mask going out, just because, people don't even know if they have it. Asymptomatic, also preventing other people from getting it, stops the virus. After a certain amount of time, it's no more. So the people that are saying that they're berating people for talking about masks or wearing about masks are just silly. That the CDC said this because, they were embarrassed that they didn't have enough masks. And so they told people, no, you don't need to wear a mask. But that's not what the other countries are saying. It's not what the experts are saying. That's what the control people are saying. Not to get all conspiracy or anything like this, but you don't have to take my word for it. You can go watch the actual science behind it, the proof, the experts, the PhD talking about this. It's all out there. Yeah, so I appreciate it if you would go ahead, if you haven't already, give a thumbs up to the video. Luckily, I already have a couple masks that I purchased a few years ago when I was working on my floors back before people needed them. So I had some down in my basement that were just kind of sitting around because when I was, when you're cleaning or scrubbing down your hardwood floors, sawdust and wood chips, dust is going in the air. You don't want to breathe that. So wear a mask. That's how I have a couple masks. And believe me, they were really cheap. Now they're just price gouged. They're very expensive. Yeah, I did watch. There's a lot of different things. Like, for instance, well, that's a whole other conspiracy to that. But like, I won't say he was saying it, but they were talking about how, like each world war, there, all the deaths that happened, but then it was nothing compared to like the flu, the Spanish flu of 1918, and that happened because, or that it killed up to 65 million people, and so what's going on now? So we're not gonna see. It's not. I know they're projecting another month, but that's not gonna be our peak. Our peak's gonna be like mid-May or even later. And when they say a peak, it's gonna go up to there, and then after that the peak is when it starts to go down. But like, for instance, if there's 100,000 deaths on that day, the next day it's gonna go down lower. So the next day, it might not be 100,000, it might be 90,000. The next day, like 88, and then it's going to go up. But there's still going to be hundreds of thousands each day to go down, and it's projected upwards. They did a calculation, a computer-generated calculation of it, and it showed it going up and then down throughout an entire year, and it went like really fast, like 50 days, 100 days, 150, 200 days, all the way up to 365 days, and it went all the way up to almost 40 million. Because once it gets to that one peak, you got to think it's a million. That million is going to double to 2 million, to 4 million, to 8 million, and it just keeps doubling because that many people have it. Then they're giving it to other people, and then those people. So it just spirals out of control. So I don't know how to highlight a name. Did anyone see them put all the bodies in that huge truck in New York City? I did not, but I saw that happen with my own eyes right in front of it when I lived in New York. Well, before I lived in New York City, when I was there for 9/11, and I saw that. I saw the morgue trucks in the following days. Do I think Area 51 is holding aliens? I don't know if they're holding aliens, but I think they have inside information about aliens for sure. Maybe they're working with aliens. Maybe aliens are working there. What? You're not much of a chocolate person? What? I don't think I could ever not be a chocolate person. Hello, Deanna. You've been to the Area 51 area. Area, keyword. Jeremy put out a video how to cut out... Who's Jeremy? Oh, do you have to turn on the live chat to see this? So it just looks like me talking and you don't see the chat if you don't do that? I didn't know that. Guess you learn something new all the time. If we're not even at the peak now, I'm already out of money. It's hard not to panic. Yeah, they're going to have to figure stuff out there. I mean, panic doesn't really help anything, but, I know where you're coming from. Hold on, I gotta... Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I just got a bad email. Does protein powder make a smoothie chalky or just thicken it? It depends on how much you put in. I like to put, sometimes it calls for 2 scoops, but I never put that much in. I usually put, for the amount I make, and it's usually one container, I think it's like 32 ounces or something. I have to go check it. I never pay attention to that, so it might 16 or 32 ounces, whatever. 1 scoop for me is good. It doesn't make it chalky, and it doesn't really thicken it too much. It depends what kind of protein powder you're using too, because I have had some in the past that thicken it up a little bit. Yeah, usually for me it a nice taste, and it does have some nutritional value to it, even if you're not looking for the protein. So, and I show you guys that in my, I don't know if you were referring to that, my video that I put out today or not. So somebody I know, somebody that I know works with somebody that tested positive for COVID. That's what the message was about. Am I okay? I hope so. I'll just keep that open just in case. Do I think math consciousness experiments are real? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into that. I am solo tonight. I mean, Josh and Rachel are here outside the room. Well, so are all the symptoms for this all the same? Pretty much, right? Yeah, it is. It is Piper. Or is it Piper that said that? No, it's Leanna said that. It is weird that the pandemic documentary came out right before this, funded by Bill and Melinda Gates, who, by the way, stepped down from Microsoft a week and a half ago. But Bill Gates was the one that was saying that I was talking about, like the world wars and then the pandemic of 1918 and where we are now and what it would be projected in up to 40 million. You like that, John? The chat I had with Happy Healthy Vegan. I'm sure we could get him back on the show another time too. Talking right now. So, yeah, I don't know. Cough, chills, fever, and shortness of breath, but not every person has all the symptoms. As you know, some are asymptomatic, but still positive. Different symptoms. Has anybody just had like only a cough? Yep, we're gonna have to get Vegan Gains on the stream too. I think Josh is in contact with them, so. Oh, I don't even need this plugged in. It's 100% charged. You cough every day and it's typical. Okay. Mild symptoms. Yeah, so most people are okay out of the percentage, but there's still a huge percent of. Yeah, I have an iPhone X, iPhone 10 Plus. My phone right there. Yeah, I'm the blood type that is most susceptible. I'm A something. Beachy Tuber. Yeah, maybe get checked out. Oh no, this is a phone case. That's a phone case. I've dropped it and it bounces. It's a magic trick. There we go. A plus here. You got the best. A plus. Hi, Oren. How's it going? We're just kind of chatting here about all kinds of things right now. Doesn't really hurt so far. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't. Juice bar cafes. Yeah, the ones I've been to I really liked, yeah. Many people with reddish hair have type A. I don't know if there's any. I don't know if it's coincidence or if there's any like clout to that. I don't know. B plus. Am I a zombie? Nope. I'm a vampire pretending to be a zombie. A vampire pretending to be a human pretending to be a zombie. There we go. Jackfruit barbecue. You tagged me on Instagram. All right, I'll check that out later. Got some wild dogs at the door. Would I rather eat something off the floor or drink after someone else? It depends. It depends on who that someone is, and it also depends what the floor looks like. Because neither one of those sound good to me. How is it in Syracuse? It's pretty, just like anywhere else probably right now. Everything is closed off. Everything's closed, and not anybody is out on the streets or anything like that. And temperature-wise, it's pretty nice out. I was out there today without even a hoodie on or anything. It's a little wet. It was raining, so. But yeah, spring is here. I'm funny. I'm funny? I'm funny how? How am I so funny? I can't say the real words for that quote on this channel, but how am I feeling lately, mentally, physically? I've always been mentally good. Physically, I mean, I feel I wish I could go out to the gym, but I've been working out here at home. Just today I did a little over 100 push-ups. I did some dumbbells and pull-ups, and it's probably warm enough that I could probably go for a run tonight. I don't like running when it's super cold out. Just hard to breathe like that into my lungs. And, I want to stay strong for so I have a good immune system, and I've always had a really good immune system, but I shame you into working out. I should probably do some more videos on working out. I do have some videos in the past of working out. You're in your 4th isolation, but the 4th is my own doing just to stay safe. So you've done this 4 times is what you're saying? Yeah, but I feel like if I can help anyone with a suggestion or an inspiration, or even just to get your mind off of something, then yeah, that's why I've been doing these live streams every single night for the past, how long has it been? Like over 2 weeks now? So yeah, my job hasn't changed at all. I'm still doing videos and uploading videos and editing videos just the same as I always have. So I just got to find more unique creative ideas to do from within the home, which I don't know. Is there anything you want me to do that I could do in here? Maybe another. I know I do Q&A right here, like live, but maybe like a Q&A where you send in. I don't know. We did that assumption video. That was kind of fun. Rose, I already did a video for a workout routine, but maybe I could do a new one because that was a few years ago. Yep, and I do have a skateboard video, so that's skateboarding is a really good workout, and it's also a huge hobby of mine for over 30 years now. Oren wants to know if I have food in the stores. Yeah, I haven't been out in a while. I went out a couple days ago, but other than that, it's been like over a week. And the stores around here, they're stocking back up pretty fast. There's certain things that we're out of, but I mean, the produce is all good. I think the only thing that I haven't found at any store since this happened is toilet paper. Although I was just checking for other people, like I'm good with my pantry downstairs and my kitchen. The only thing that I would want to keep going to the store for would be fresh produce and maybe some Oatly plant milk and stuff like that, because I do go through a lot of that, use a lot of it every day, and there's 3 people that live here too. So I never had a home gym. I just have a pull-up bar that you put in the frame of your doorway, and everything else is calisthenics, so it's all body weight. I just I do push-ups. I have a couple dumbbells, and that's all I have for a workout. Oh, like a few years ago, I had this. I when I moved, I took it down and I never put it back. There's a kind of like a machine I had, and not really a machine, but like a little. You could do pull-ups on it, you could do dips on it, and push. I could just do push-ups on the floor. I never put that back together. I didn't have anywhere to put it, and I also have a treadmill, which I also took apart and never put back together. So that's in the garage. I just really don't have anywhere to put it. So I'd rather go run outside anyway. And we all just started going to the gym like every day right before this happened, and now, that's not going to happen for a while. So. Cauliflower potatoes, white beans, chickpeas, and vegan chicken stock. That sounds good. I have stuff down there in the basement right now. So I have my screen printer down there. Screen printer for printing all the t-shirts and stuff like that. I wash my produce just right in the sink. You saw that a teenager has a brain injury from skateboarding. Do you ever wear a helmet while skating? If I'm going to skate like a ramp or something, or a skate park where it's mandatory, then I wear a helmet. But other than that, I've never worn a helmet. Do I believe the things they are saying about Tom Hanks? Can you enlighten us? I'm not sure what they're saying about Tom Hanks. I just found out that he tested positive for COVID. But other than that, I haven't heard anything else. And Holly wants to know what everybody had for dinner. If anybody wants to share that, go right ahead. The run on bottled water is weird. There's nothing wrong with the public water system. Well, some of that has like fluoride and stuff in it. So like, yeah, I'd rather not drink the tap water here. You love my beanie. Do I still sell them? I do, but I don't think my site is. I'll link it right here. But I don't think this one is. I think it's only. Yeah, right now I have a third party Custom Logo USA that's just right down the street from me that actually do the embroidery ones and some of the other shirts. I do all my old shirts, but so this one right here, Vegan Zombie, and this is how it actually looks, by the way. The one in the picture doesn't look as good as the actual hat, the embroidery on the hat. But that's the link to it. And so there's 3 different kinds of beanies, and this one, I think I got something on this one. Gotta wash it. But there's this one, this one, this one, this one, and then the Go Vegan Stranger Things one. But when we get this all settled, then we'll put the other 2 on there. But right now, I think it's just the Vegan Zombie one. And I need to call the guy and see if they're even open, because they're not an essential business. So. You know who likes the Gardein fishless fillet is Big Josh. He loves those fish sandwiches, fishless sandwiches. What's my worst skateboarding injury? Probably it's either okay. So I went over a launch ramp once and I rolled my ankle. I never broke a bone. I rolled my ankle pretty bad and I couldn't walk on it for a while. It was like it was broken, but it wasn't broken. And then my other one would probably be I was doing a fakie 360 kickflip. So I'm going like this, and the board does a 360 kickflip. And when it came down, it didn't come down like this. It came down like this, and it came down straight on my toe, and it hurt so bad. For the next couple of days, it just throbbed like constantly, so I couldn't even sleep at night. And then eventually my toenail fell off. It grew back. It's all good now. But yeah, that was probably the second worst one. And not that this was like that bad, but if you watch my video that I just did last year, I did 43 tricks for 43 since last year I was 43 years old. So 43 tricks for every year that I was old. I did that in the video if you guys want to go watch that video. Well, at the end, I showed a bunch of like falls that I had. And there's one fall where I go straight back down like this on my hands like that, and I hurt my my carpal right down there. And that was what, 7 months ago, and it still hurts. So like when I was doing push-ups today, it hurts still. So that would be it. Heather, what you could do is you could get somebody to deliver your groceries and set them outside. Actually, I saw somebody do that with my neighbors, and they just set them right outside the doorstep. And then you go out there and you disinfect your groceries. And there you go. There's a really good video on YouTube where a doctor shows the proper way to disinfect your groceries and some tips that you can do to do that. So, that's an option for you. Because every time you go out to the grocery store, yeah. Ooh, seitan unribs from Miyoko's. A fish fillet made with oyster mushrooms. Black beans and rice, steamed broccoli. What is bad about fluoride? Well, you don't want to be consuming it. Yeah, it calcifies your pineal gland. and that's right in your diencephalon of your head. It's encased. It's one of the most protected glands in your entire body, encased within your cranium, within your skull. And I guess it's been shown to calcify it by consuming fluoride. You found out that 0% student loan interest doesn't apply to FEAL loan. So does that mean they're not going to do anything for our student loans? They don't care what. You always got to pay a student loan. Do I support my local vegan restaurants? Well, we only have one, and yes, I support them. I haven't watched any of her stuff, but I know that Miyoko's doing Facebook Lives every day. I think there's a lot of people, not just, the YouTubers, but there's a lot of people going live every day. I was just watching, sent it to my brother today, that yeah. So a lot of musicians are going live. Like I sent one to a bunch of people, to my brothers and John, although John already saw it. But the front man from Death Cab for Cutie, Ben Gibbard, he went on and he was singing a bunch of different covers of different songs and stuff. He did some of my favorite bands and stuff. Well, he did The Cure and did some REM and some other things too. So that's pretty cool. Do I agree with this statement? Things can happen at the speed of a wink. Absolutely, there are things that can definitely happen at the speed of a wink. It is a true statement. One second here. Piper, you survived a stroke, well, I'm glad that you survived that stroke, and I hope everything is a sunshine after that for you. Student loans will go into forbearance, which means interest continues to accrue. See, that's not fair. I've been paying my student loan for over 20 years, and I still owe the same amount. What's the shampoo and conditioner I use? There's a few different ones that I like. Right now, I think I have the Alba Botanicals, I think. But I do like seed phytonutrients is what it's called. And sometimes, depending how my hair feels, Dr. Bronner's, although you need a better conditioner for that. But it suds up pretty good. So those are the ones. If anybody has, I'm always looking for some better ones too, especially having longer hair. So if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Do I still have? Yes, I do still have student loans. I just decided to pay the more important things that I had, and the student loan was like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna have this for a long time. Yeah, I still have student loans, which is ridiculous because I don't even do what I went to school for. So, just a waste. It's a waste. Heather says, thank you for the new sub. Means a lot. Pretty sure I got it from here. Supporting Vegan Zombie. Thank you, and glad you're getting subs. Are faucet pure filters good? So I don't know. I've heard some different things. A lot of people here told me the Berkey ones. I've heard that the reverse osmosis filters are the best. I'm not really sure because I haven't used. I know I have some kind of filter on my shower head though. Yeah, definitely. Student loans are a trap for sure. How do I afford a house and do I ever worry about getting broken into? I'm very frugal. I make enough to pay my bills, but it's not like um, I don't know, should I even be talking about my finances? I'm not like really in the situation where I'm like saving any money. I'm just kind of like stalemate kind of thing. And, I love what I do for a living, so I wouldn't choose to do a different job. And yes, I do make enough money to pay my bills by doing it, but that's where my money goes. It gets eaten up with my bills. And, that's why I continue to do this because I wouldn't want to do anything else. So that's why, I don't know. I gotta think of some different things. Um, but yeah, I do have I own a house. I bought the house when I was a special investigator, so I was making a lot of money back then, but I hated it. So you got to choose, like your sanity or money, and I just chose something that I love to do. I wish I could. Um, at first I didn't care, but now I do. Like at first I was like, I don't even care. Whatever. I don't care if I have no money as long as I'm doing what I love. Um, that kind of gets old though because I don't want to worry about bills and money. I don't want to worry about how I'm going to do this or that or pay this or in our society I wish I had I wish I guess a lot of people do, but I wish it wasn't like a thing. I wish that didn't come into my brain when I had to think about something. I wish it was just like, oh yeah, money's not an issue. I can whatever. But it is, and I'm very frugal with my money. You kind of have to be. Um, but yeah, like for a long time, you know, I felt, because I did all of this for free at the beginning, and I didn't want, I would never want any money or anything, and it took me a while just to even start a Patreon. But then I realized that hey, this is what I'm doing, and if I want to continue to do this, and people want to continue watching my channel and stuff, like I need either so I have a bunch of different ways of revenue, and I guess that could be something that I could talk about as far as coaching goes because I've made it into like something that's sustainable, although it could always be better. But yeah, through YouTube, through ebook, through merchandise, the shirts that I make, the beanies that I have, and unfortunately, I lost a bunch of income with my cookbook because there is no more cookbook, and I used to sell like a few of those a month. So yeah. So the other thing is like these things, doing lives every night. Hopefully, um, I don't really put ads on them until after. I don't know if you guys get an ad, and then super chats, that always helps out. And then what I always like to say for people if they really want to donate money or support money is just buy some merchandise, because that way um, you don't have to feel like you're just giving me money. You're actually getting a cool product that you can have and keep, and and it supports the show that way too. So there's a bunch of different revenue. And also when I go to Veg Fest, usually they're pretty well. I do pretty well there because I think a lot more people, rather than just going on my site and purchasing anything, when they see it in person, they really like it, and they're like, oh, I want one of these, and then they end up buying like a bunch of my shirts and stuff. So that always kind of, same with my cookbook, when I had it. Yeah, and that's the other thing, guys. Like I understand too. That's why I'm not like out here, and I'm never begging for money. Um, because I realize, like, especially right now with what we're going through, like everybody's going through it. So everybody's going through the same thing. So, but for me, it's like I like to, and I don't know why more people don't do this. And I'm not talking about you guys, but I'm talking about like I like being in, like I wish I was even in a better position, but I like being in a position to be able to help other people. It makes me feel good when I can help other people. Like if I'm helping somebody, like I'm helping Josh right now with his YouTube channel. He's just starting, and like anybody that I can like, you know, help out. Like I guess it's weird. Like I like to see somebody that I want to help out, and I help them out, and the same thing, like if I like won the lottery, like I would find certain things and help people. I feel good about that, and I feel like, if more people did that kind of thing, because I'll tell you what, there's not very many, if almost none, YouTubers that have bigger channels than me that ever helped me out. So, and at the beginning, I reached out to certain ones and never got anything back. So, like, I guess it's probably a bad way to look at it, but I guess I just got jaded after a while, and I was like, you know what? I'm here because I worked my butt off. I'm here because of my hard work, not because somebody shouted me out or anything like that. Um, and I guess I was just too proud to like, I'm all like, don't get me wrong, I'm always happy to collab with anybody. I don't care if somebody has 100 subscribers or 100,000 or a million. It doesn't matter to me. But it just hasn't worked out like that. Like it's usually me helping like littler channels, um, which was, it was cool when I went out to the vegan YouTube house, because like I met Brian Turner and some people, well, some people that aren't vegan anymore. But Brian Turner, he was cool. He was a cool dude. So, we did some collabs and stuff like that. And I think that was like one of the first times that anybody with a bigger channel than me like actually, reciprocated. And I was like, oh my God, like that's wow. So, I don't know. I don't mean, I don't want to come off as like that kind of person, but I don't know. I just try to stay away from the drama and just continue to do what I've done for many, 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 many years. So anyway, thank you, Ashley. Match this, Josh. Oh, is that what Josh just said? Ashley just, see, now I feel bad because Ashley just donated $10 and it's her birthday. Thank you so much, Ashley. And this, what I'm saying right now, I'm not telling everybody that go ahead and do this or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, that's not what I'm asking, but I'm just saying, like, because of you guys, I continue to do this channel. But if there was no, if like my YouTube went down to nothing, obviously I wouldn't be able to do this for a living anymore, and that would suck because like I love making content, I love making videos, I love promoting veganism, I love chatting with you guys, and I'm so happy and fortunate that YouTube exists in my time, So I oh, now they're all coming in. Thank you so much, Lynn. Lynn says you're a good person, Chris. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just fortunate that I can do YouTube and do what I love, and because like, let me be the first to say, like, YouTube doesn't owe me or anybody else anything. Like, nobody owes it to me or anything. So I don't feel like I'm being owed anything. Like, I continue to do this for free for everybody. If people want to do that, then, and want to support the channel, then that's awesome, because I do this for, like, if nobody watched the channel, I wouldn't do it, obviously. Josh, here's another one. Josh can't be. Thank you so much, Linda, for the $20 super chat. I think this is the most super chats I've ever had in one live stream. And Chris set up I do have a PayPal link. It's on my website. Um, I hope I didn't come across as I'm telling everybody to give me money, because that's not what I was intending. I'm just thank you, Rose, for $5 there. What? Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream. I feel bad now. Jesse's birthday is tomorrow, and happy birthday to him. So everybody, happy birthday to Jesse. And Jesse, thank you for the $9.99. I appreciate that. Josh said it. Josh. So yeah, I feel really fortunate that I can do YouTube for a living, because I wouldn't want to do anything else. Wow, Oren, thank you so much for that. I'm glad that you appreciate these vlogs and my content, Oren, and thank you so much for that $50. That's like the fourth time you've done that. Thank you so much. And thank you, Joseph, for the $5. Vegan love. So, yeah. So what else are we talking about here now? Because now I'm off track. This looks like a Vegan Games live stream. Yeah, there's certain chats where that's just all they. It just rolls in like that. You guys have watched me every night. Like this isn't like common here. But I appreciate every one of you, even if you can't afford anything. I understand it. We're in a time right now where everybody's most people are kind of hurting for money. So a lot of people are out of jobs and stuff, and I totally understand. So I'm not. Crystal, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Now buy some dough and make sourdough. Well, I already got the starter downstairs. I don't have to buy any. I could go make it. Vegan Kitty, I gotta get on this. Is that like Canadian? Is where it says CA and then the $sign? $13.99. Thank you so much. I always wondered, I'm assuming that's Canadian, right? Or Vegan Kathy. Thank you so much, Kathy. Wahida says, "Well, if you don't want it, I'll take it off your hands." Is this a Hercules Candy live? Seriously, is it? Well, all of these, whether you guys donate or not, they're all always the best night ever. I really enjoy coming on here and hanging out with you guys and chatting. If you haven't noticed, I do this every night now. And I actually made a second channel to be able to do it. Holly says, when I tried, it looked like I was trying to do it in Czechoslovakian or something. Everyone who donated, you have to fill a request for them now. All right, well, it depends what the request is, but what's your request? And it's also your birthday. Video games? Well, that's what I was actually going to do, but I swapped with Josh. So I was going to play video games. I was going to do the video game Twitch and then go live after. I was going to try to set it up so it would stream to my Twitch and my streamer account on YouTube, my streamer channel. Do you keep all the money, or does YouTube takes a small percentage of it, but the rest goes to my channel? Parth says, cheers. I look forward to watching your videos every night. Thank you, Parth, for the $9.99 super chat. Guys, I appreciate everything here. Any more air fryer recipes on the horizon? You know what? I just cook a lot of food in there. Not so much do recipes, but like if I'm gonna make. Okay, so I made my own French fries the other day. I made some French fries out of a potato, no oil. Threw them all in the air fryer. Super delicious. But I heat, just like if I have a veggie burger, I'll throw it in there and heat it up. That's how I'll cook it. Or if I'm gonna make bread into toast or something, air fryer. Like I use it every single day. So I'm not a raw vegan. Does it say Czechoslovakian next to any of the amount? I haven't seen it. I don't even think I saw it. Twistina Triftina. Thank you, Chris. I know you're humble, but you have to truly help me and many others. You didn't make me change my lifestyle, but you inspired me. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat, and that means a lot. Thank you. I'm glad you like the content. I do have Venmo and PayPal. I have no idea what my Venmo is. I never use it, but I do have it. Venmo. I do have it, yeah. You know, I figured that if I needed to ever like pay somebody, like when I'm out in California or something, and they didn't have PayPal, and I don't really carry cash on me, like this be perfect. So I think I've got like $100 in here or something like that. Oh yeah, my Venmo is just my name. Wait, yeah, Chris Cooney, right? Yeah. I never use it, but that's my Venmo, Chris Cooney. Hey, that's me. That's my name. Check your heart. Check your heart. Boca Nuggets are better than all. And thank you for the 1999. And you are correct. I like the Boca. Wait, the Boca Nuggets. All right. Well, I'll let it slide there, but I really think the Morningstar are the better ones. The Morningstar Buffalo ones are my favorite. But the Boca ones are pretty good too. I haven't seen them in forever though. I didn't video the French fries, no. Cassie says if we pay through any way but super. I think I get it all if you do Venmo or PayPal. No, I don't think PayPal takes a cut if you do like to a friend kind of thing, like a donation. I don't think that they do. But if you do like a business transaction, they take a cut. So that's why I always do like friends and family when it's to somebody I know, because then they don't take a cut. That's totally okay, Ash. I just, I appreciate every one of you just for being on the chat. It doesn't matter if you donated or not, like just being here, part of my live stream, like that just says a lot. Like we have 126 people watching right now, and I'm happy just that you guys come to watch these. Will you get a higher percentage than Patreon? I'm not sure how much Patreon takes. But Patreon is like a monthly thing. So if you donate like $1 or $2 or $5, it just comes out of the account each month. And I do have a Patreon if you guys I gotta say I don't really do too much with Patreon. Basically I started doing the premiere videos, which you can't post it in Patreon after that. So Patreon is just for people that just really want to support and stuff like that. So if you win the lottery, yeah, if I win the lottery too. The Boca Nuggets screen is frozen. If your screen is frozen, try to refresh it. You want me to link the PayPal? Okay. The vegan zombie. Nope. That's not what I'm trying to do. All right, so this is my website. That's theveganzombie.com. and you click on it, and then here, let me show you guys. Okay, so this is my website, veganzombie.com. Usually a thing will come up to join the newsletter. I haven't really used that yet, but join it, and then I can send out special things. So if you guys aren't getting notifications, like, I want to start trying that, so I can give you guys notifications through your email if you guys really want to see my content. If you go all the way down, there's the Patreon, and there's the PayPal right here where it says donate. And I think you can donate through just PayPal or like a credit card, but there it is, donate with PayPal, donate with debit or credit card. And again, nobody's obligated to do any of this, but there it is in case you ever want to do that. Mushroom Hunter, 1999. Thank you so much. I like your name too, Mushroom Hunter. And then at the bottom, there's so my friend Dominic made this website. He's also working on one for Josh. And right here, Vegan Organic, right here, that's his company. And I guess you can go on here like this and order all vegan, like health and beauty, new arrivals, different foods. But definitely go give that a check. You know, when you guys get a moment, check it out. See if you could save this into your browser or something if you ever want to go order vegan things online, different things. And he's pretty cool. Let's see. Holly Marie, thank you for the $9.99 super chat, and it won't let me do 10. Thank you for always being there. You're like a chill guy friend that I often need to get me through the monotony. Well, thank you so much, Holly. I'm glad that you're always on the streams. No, yeah, I know. It like it never lets you do like a $10 one. It's always like $1 under. I don't know. But that's it. And look at this website. This is what Dominic put together for me. I really like it. At the top, you can click the Vegan Zombie. You can go to About. By the way, remember I was trying to look for the About, and it wasn't there. We found it. And this is what I wrote back in 2009. I just talk about the how-to videos, the apocalypse, and stuff like that. But then I wrote this, and this is so relevant today. But I wrote, this is the beginning of a unique group of vegans ready to fend off the flesh-eating mainstream. The zombie apocalypse is coming, and we will be ready. Infection will originate from within the meat, which I crossed out and put flesh, because I wanted people to know the difference. The flesh, the zombies eating the flesh, the people eating the meat. That the people, crossed out people, and put in zombies, consume. Vegans will be one step ahead. So it's kind of funny that that's all coming. Everything that's happening right now. My channel is way better than your Netflix account. Wow, that means a lot. I think I'm going to go watch some Netflix later on tonight, though. Just sending a text to Big Josh right now. And yes, Josh is going to be going. I think he's going to be going live right after me. I know what Purple Carrot is, but no, I haven't used them yet. You closed Netflix out for this? Wow. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys are always on the chat. That for real, guys. I mean, For real. There we go. We'll go back to the good camera. But pretty soon I'm going to have to send this camera in to get fixed, and we're going to be doing all of them on this camera, probably. Not happy about that, but hey, it'll be for... I will be doing another pre-order for the ET shirts, but honestly, I don't even know if they're open right now because of I don't think they're an essential business. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. I haven't heard anything, so thank you so much again, Oren, and have a great night. Always appreciate you. Okay, so I'm going to get wrapping this up because Josh needs to go live, and you know, why not just send all of you guys over to his stream? So why don't we have Josh actually go live right now, and then once his stream starts, I'll just send everybody over there. I'll give you guys the link. So whenever he logs on, we'll end this. I need to take a little break anyway because I literally edited a video all day and then I went right to live streaming. So I'm gonna take a little break, and then I think I'm gonna try to set up my my Twitch, my gaming thing, and see if I can figure that out. So I'll be doing that over on Twitch, which is the Vegan Zombie without an E. So if you guys follow me at Twitch and you want to go on there later on, and that's Twitch, and that's the Vegan Zombie. It's actually right in my I think. Hold on, is it there? Oh, maybe it's not. So yeah, we'll wait for Josh to get on, and I'll have him send me a... Josh, are you still watching this? Send me a text when live. All right, send, not end. There we go. All right. Thrive Market is behind. Yeah, I would assume that a lot of people are behind right now from what's going on. Okay, so Josh is trying to go live right now, trying to figure it out. I don't think he's ever done it before on his own. Yeah, my Twitch is the Vegan Zombie without an E at the end. Just Vegan Zombie, no E. Somebody took my name. Mrs. Nightmare. I could look for some good ghost stories. If you have any, you might want to email me or send them to me, and I'll take a look through some of them. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could plan like an actual live stream for that. See how that goes. No, Josh is home. Josh is here. I believe he's either downstairs or he's in his room. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, he's probably in his room. If you guys got to get going, like, thank you. Thank you for being on. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for just being here. Again, my Twitch is the Vegan Zombie without an E at the end. Okay, so this would be it right here. All right, that's Twitch. Yeah, Josh will be going live on his phone. So yeah, if there's any like last minute questions. Are you live now, Josh? I'll go over his channel and see. Oh, he is on now? Okay. All right. I'm prepared to lose everyone to Josh. Okay, let's see. Go into Josh's channel real quick.
Just have to figure out how to...
Okay, yes. All right, so for those of you that don't know, for an easy link, there it is. This should be Josh's channel. And good night, everybody. Go fill his stream with lots of love, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Thank you all, and have a good night, and watch out for zombies.